how long did you wait till she let you hit? Ha! You're talking about someone's girlfriend. You need to have PR. You need to have like someone who trains you how to deal with interviews. But when about like no, English is not our mother. English is not our mother. Like he's very loose with his words. He has a very loose mouth. No, I want to tell you one of your friends is cheating on you. Goodbye, having the time of our lives. You know what?
Who do we blame? Like, do we blame the
MJ Don't Trip? What's up, gang? It's your girl MJ Don't Trip, and I'm back with another video. Okay, so by the title of this video, you see that, yeah, I'm about to speak on it. I am going to speak on it. And even though the video is late, it is late because when this particular interview was released, I was home. I was crusty. I looked like a bag of shit, right? And then also, like, I didn't want to make this video off of like people's different perspectives and opinions, right? I was like, nah, I'm gonna listen to the podcast. I'm gonna watch the whole hour. And I did, even though it took a lot of strength and patience and resilience, because wow, it was a very interesting video, right? So today I'm going to react to the interview that MacG, who is an essay YouTuber, had with Motsaterepe, known as William Last, KRM, you know him, Tasa, right? Our boy. Okay, so Tasa is a comedian. Tasa is an entertainer, Tota. He is a rapper, he makes music, he's a lot of things, right? But you know what? We love him, we love all his skills, we love everything that he does. Personally, the one thing that I love about him is the videos that he makes with director Mo. I feel like the visuals, the whole concept, and the songs. For example, Tinto, right? It was a very, very iconic video for us as a country. You get, because it had so many, cultural aspects. It really was just shouting Botswana. You get, so that was a very nice piece of work, right? But other than that, I don't find him funny. I just feel like he's a clown. I just feel like he just does way too much to make people laugh. And I mean, it's okay for someone to use the flaws as like the way of entertainment, because most people they laugh, they find his face funny. You get, I don't find it funny. I just feel like, okay, he has freckles, he looks a certain way, but it's not funny. You get, but people see it funny, yeah, and that's the opinion, right? Okay, so MacG on his podcast did an interview with Motsaterepe. I watched it, and this is my reaction. My stand after watching the video was that our boy was disgraced. To be honest, the reason why that video was cringe was because of how MacG was receiving him. The questions that he was asking were very unnecessary, very disrespectful towards his kid, towards his baby mama, towards him, hella, you get. And even though, I took down notes. I literally took down notes. I want to talk about Khanyaha, right? William is not fluent in English, like consistently, but it's not like it's that bad. William, he relays a message. It's just that he has a lot of hiccups, in his fluency of English. And it's not something saying, we're going to be hard on him, because we know where he comes from, the background that he comes from. He is where he is right now because of us, our support, you get. Yeah, just because he has 2 million followers or whatnot, doesn't mean that the way he speaks or the way he grew up is going to change. You understand? So I feel like most people, I don't know if it's because he has never really had like an interview that long. We didn't expect his language and his tone to be that weird. But when about to like, no, English is not our mother. English is not our mother. I love English because I love English. People thought they were you get, but he knows English, and I feel like as long as the message is relayed, then that's the goal, at the end of the day. We shouldn't really be attacking him. Let's not do that. And then I want to talk about the way MacG was attacking Motsaterepe. It's Motsaterepe kana Motsaterepa. I don't know. But like, yeah, William last. Okay. So there's a point where there's so many instances where MacG was clowning Motsaterepa. I get that he's a comedian, and obviously the content that Motsaterepe was like comedian and also music. But the fact that he's there as an entertainer, he was focused too much on the whole comedy side. And there's a part where he ridiculed Motsaterepe, and I'm just watching. He was like, he looks like a Khoisan, and I'm like, okay. And then he talked about how like he was talking about his comedy. His main comedy is him looking like a fool. What do you mean he looks like a fool? That's a direct insult. You can't say comedy is foolery. Like we tirile sehema, but in a demeaning way. Because and I could see it on Motsaterepe's face when he was so uncomfortable, because it's like you're saying, oh, you're so funny because you're ugly. It's still, you're saying I'm ugly, you understand? And it doesn't change whether I'm making money out of it or what. It was just demeaning. I just felt like it was demeaning. And then I just feel like there was comments he was like, he was talking about Motsaterepe's baby mama. Hey, oh, your baby mama also guy, she's from Botswana, and then they have a kid, and then when did you all meet? And then we met at a mall, what, and then he says a statement like, how long did you wait till she let you hit? You're talking about someone's girlfriend, the mother of his child, and you're asking him how long did he have to wait until he hit? That was very disrespectful. Imagine if they were married. Would you say the same thing about someone's wife? That is very disrespectful. And Motsaterepe shouldn't have let this guy just have his way. Went like, nah, MacG, don't make it out like that. But because, people can just let shit go, then he let it go. But not to me, it was very disrespectful. And then he talked about Motsaterepe's kid. Are you sure it's yours? Guys, like in this day and age, like why would you even say that? A man is here taking care of his child, proud, and you are like, are you sure it's yours? Are you sure that your child is yours? Like it's so demeaning. Why would you talk about a person's child like that in public, knowing fully well you are going to post this whole segment? That's wild. Not to me. I was just there like, but William oh. And I feel like when you interview people, you should be able, as an interviewer, to ask this person, are you okay with me asking about your personal life? Are there any areas you don't want me to budge in? Because especially if you're talking to someone you don't know. It's really sad, and it looks really bad to ask the viewers. It's cringe. It's embarrassing, because we don't want our favorite to be out there thinking he's going to have a platform where he's going to shine, and then it's this platform where he's deemed a clown, and then these niggas are just picking on him. Because there's a part where MacG is like, hey, if I would date you, like your face, something like that, and stuff, how do you date? And I'm like, yo, besides the whole comedy shit, that's just demeaning. And I feel like I just hate how they were so concentrated on his comedy, but then he also has the music, because music, I think, and it wasn't in depth, and they kept on talking about like certain lyrics in one song which were talking about his personal life, and I'm like, that is not necessary, because this guy has a whole journey that he has to share with us. He has a whole country that he's from. He has many things, many collaborations that he has done. Put the spotlight on that and not on his personal shit. You don't know what the fuck he felt when he was writing that song, you understand? Like, I feel like the video edit was really sad. I feel like Motsaterepe was just put on a spot and was making the most out of it. We can talk about him constantly as a You get, I remember some person was like, "Ah, now to a point where MacG had to like help him." And that's a problem, because I feel like as an artist, especially if you are only like a mega star, right? Excuse me, you should have a team. His team is the reason why he's still there, blah blah blah. But is your team really helping you? You need to have PR. You need to have like someone who trains you how to deal with interviews. And it looked like this was his first ever interview, and it's sad, you know. I feel like he needs proper training for the interview, Wabana, because obviously this is not his last interview, and obviously he's going to make more things, he's going to grow. And Wabana, these people who are critiquing the video, it didn't come from a place of like hatred, you know. Most of us, we really love him, and obviously any Botswana that makes it big in the entertainment industry especially, we're going to be rooting for you. So I feel like he should take it as positive criticism and actually speak on it instead of ashaya away abadidimana, because ever since the video got out, he hasn't said anything about like what Botswana was saying and how he feels and how he's gonna grow. And it's sad, and I feel like we need to hear something from him. Does he feel like he wasn't treated well? Because if he feels like he was not treated well, he shouldn't feel afraid to talk about it, you know. I don't feel like even though I'm grateful for the opportunity, just say it, because we're behind you as Botswana. I want to talk about the people who are saying what he didn't shine the spotlight on Botswana by talking about some people, but he did actually. There were parts where he shouted out artists like Benti, Visovu, ATI, Bozusi. But then it's so sad, because when MacG was asking him about who are other artists that are famous that are from Botswana, and it was like he was trying to like remind himself, to a point where the guy who's in the background, Bozus. And I feel like, you know what, if you're in a music industry, how much they all one, you know, don't just not care about other people. I mean, individually, I know what and now I don't know. I don't really keep up with what other YouTubers do, but I try. I try. By they ask for a collab, I will try and do that with them. But for me to be ignorant and not know what are the other YouTubers, that's like I'm being selfish about my item. Especially in this case where MacG was talking about Penini Ponino. Penini Peneno or Ponono Ponino. I don't know him. I'll put his Lamita again, him. Or the throw over and it feels like he's the shit. Anyway, so MacG about Waga Penini Ponono, right? And William was not having it. He was good. He didn't say it. He does not want to talk about this, but he was just there trying to change the conversation, trying to be funny, and it was so awkward because they were pushing the whole Penini Penino to a point where they were searching him on Momoka phone, you know, and then William was like, no, bring your phone, right? So now I'm expecting obviously Penini Penino, they're gonna talk about it. William searches his daughter and gives the man the phone, and the nigga is like, oh, that's his daughter. Good, just showing what he does not give a fuck about Penini Penino, and he was not going to give him the time of day. And I understand it's his choice, but I just feel like that was very prideful, you know? Like, that was very prideful. Just because a person you have, good, it's not even beef. You know, kind of some people just are against you because they're actually your fans and they want to be where you are, you know. So acknowledging what you have people that don't really like you or like your shit like that, it shows what you are truly humble. You know, it's not what humble there's a person they are on the other side of where you are, and then you just treat them like trash. You get, like, I just felt like that moment was a bit cringe, because like, why are you doing that? You know, it's relaying. The person who's in the wrong, honestly, is MacG here. I hear that I hear that there's a whole movement trying to get him cancelled, and I can't really say I am in disagreement with that, because I find him very highly disrespectful. I find him too loosely comfortable in interactions. You understand? When you are interviewing someone, that's not your homie. If you're interviewing someone who's a stranger someone who has a huge following that deserves all the respect as a human being and as an artist and as whatever their craft, you understand, you have to give them that level of respect. Or okay, if I ask you certain questions, I must say them in the most respectful, decent manner, you understand. And I feel like he's very loose with his words. He has a very loose mouth, you get. I remember there's a whole thing going on with him and Ari Lennox, the artist from USA, the way he said things and how he said it. And yeah, I remember Charlemagne the God, he spoke on it, on the whole MacG thing, and was like, he's been there where, you know, you're just stupid and you just loosely do things hella because that's how you've been doing them, you get, and you don't take yourself seriously. And he feels like he shouldn't get cancelled, but I feel like he just needs to correct himself, you get. It's not about canceling, because we don't really want you to like, your content is really nice, you know, but then at the same time you need to take yourself seriously, take your craft seriously, your space, you know. Because imagine if you're continuously insulting artists, continuously embarrassing artists and creatives. Do you think other people are gonna come? Do you think you're gonna get more people if you do that? No, wabana. So I feel like he needs to learn from it and start being respectful, right? Okay, so guys, that was my opinion on the interview, and I want to finally say that MacG, I'm not a fan. I love his concept, you know. I love, he has a huge ass following. I love the Tota, he has his shit together in terms of like the concept and his craft. Kanya Nung is his delivery of his craft. It looks like he's not thinking, he doesn't put thought into exactly how he wants to deliver. And I feel like he sort of bulldozes his guess. Happens, but this is my opinion, because as people we are human and we need to treat each other with decency and respect, you know. But hella, you know, big ups to him. I hope they don't cancel him, but he really needs to like tighten his mouth. It's very loose. That was the video, guys. So I'm introducing the word of the video. It's gonna be called the word of the video. This is where I ask you to comment a specific word to show that you watched this video till the end. So if you've watched this video till the end, comment the word pink. I don't know, I feel like, you know, color pink. Smash pink, spam those comments with pink, and then I know that you are a real G, you are a real MJ gang for life member, and I love you so much. Don't forget to like the video, don't forget to comment pink, don't forget to share if you will. I love you so much. Until next time, bye.
Bitch, I got bitches. Bitch, I got bitches. Bitch,